For multiple console generations, PlayStation has cultivated a brand centered around gritty anti-heroes, fantastical worlds, and what's often called the sad dads trope. While I enjoy many of those games and feel their praise is often deserved, Astro serves as a reminder of another facet of PlayStation's DNA. Not only does it feel like a revitalization of a crucial part of the brand, but it also shifts the spotlight to a character who's long been in the background, overshadowed by giants like Kratos, the battle-hardened Aloy, or the tormented Joel. In contrast, Astro joyfully and consistently launches its titular character into the pantheon of all-time greats, both within PlayStation's first-party lineup and the platforming genre itself, with a game whose ambition is matched by its stellar execution. After being stranded in space following an attack by a googly-eyed alien, Astro's mission is to repair their ship and rescue 300 pals scattered across 5 clusters of planets, each filled with individual levels. Naturally, the story isn't the main focus here, yet I found myself so immersed in the 15-hour experience that I completed it in just 2 sittings. It may be one of 2024's most immersive games, achieving this without a single line of dialogue. Each level communicates clearly where to go and what to do, and they are rich in both depth and breadth. Frequent checkpoints mean you're rarely punished for exploring or missing a jump. Most levels take 5 to 10 minutes, but they're packed with personality. Robot animals scale trees, or leap from the ocean far below the floating world you explore. Everything feels alive, beyond the enemies you face. Many of the dazzling aesthetics, like a casino stage filled with glowing chips floating through the air or a whimsical haunted graveyard, appear only once, which seems bold given the amount of effort they must have taken to create. Yet, Astro confidently presents these unique stages before moving on to new, equally creative designs for the next level. My favorite part of the game is how it seems to read my mind. Every time I strayed from the main path in search of a secret, I was rewarded. Team Asobi understands its level design so well that they predict where and when players will explore, ensuring there's always something waiting for them, like receiving a surprise gift in the mail. If I thought my instincts were leading me somewhere worthwhile, I was usually right. In addition to excellent level design, the game's diverse and exciting mechanics stand out. At the start of most levels, Astro dons a suit or backpack that grants a new ability. One stage gives him spring-powered boxing gloves, while another has him controlling a robot dog with wall-smashing powers. Across dozens of levels, you encounter many abilities, and nearly all work flawlessly. Although some abilities are more enjoyable than others, each is intuitive. You understand its limits and uses right away. While the game often cycles through abilities quickly, many reappear in later levels, used creatively to defeat bosses, including a final battle that will likely go down as one of 2024's best gaming moments. Even within a single level, an ability is used in multiple clever ways. The game ramps up the platforming and combat sequences with a steady difficulty incline, chaining together these moments so that there's never a dull moment. Where many platformers might drill down on 1 or 2 core mechanics, Astro displays confidence by frequently introducing and then discarding new tools, iterating on ideas within 5-minute cycles rather than stretching them out over hours. The only other game I've seen do something similar is It Takes Two, though Astro manages to do it more often and with more engaging mechanics. The only ability that doesn't work as smoothly is the one used in an underwater level. It's meant to mimic a dolphin-like dive, but the controls feel less intuitive than the rest. While it wasn't too difficult to collect secrets in this level, the lack of precision with this mechanic did lead to some frustration, especially when attempting deep dives. Thankfully, it's a minor blemish in an otherwise superb game. Each galaxy you explore hides several secrets, with the overworld and even individual levels containing bonus stages. This game's secrets often lead to more secrets, with hidden levels being revealed at a steady pace as you get closer to completing each galaxy's objectives. The best of these are the hidden bots, 300 in total, though you only need 200 to face the final boss. Many bots are dressed as iconic characters from video game history, including first-party heroes like Ellie and a Gran Turismo racer, alongside cameos from series tied to PlayStation's past, like Tomb Raider and Persona, as well as more recent indie hits like Stray and Humanity. Each bot you find returns to the crash site, which serves as a hub world. While not as deep as Astro's Playroom in terms of PlayStation history, the hub carries a similar museum-like vibe. The mothership you're repairing is a giant PS5, and the spaceship you use to explore is shaped like a DualSense controller with wings. Although this self-referential design borders on feeling like a meme, it's not distracting enough to be bothersome. Spending coins in the game's shop unlocks dioramas, ship paints, and costumes for Astro. The dioramas are a fun touch, turning collected bots into animated statues, such as Nathan Drake playing a game called Dude Raider on his couch. These 169 cameo bots help fill the hub world, acting like a virtual shelf of Funko Pops. Finding each character is a constant joy, with some placed in plain sight and others requiring curiosity to venture off the beaten path in search of the game's many secrets. One standout mechanic that I hope becomes standard in platformers is the robot bird companion. This bird pings for collectibles, guiding you to the remaining bots, secret void levels, and puzzle pieces you've missed. It makes completing the game to 100% feel like a rewarding adventure rather than a tedious grind. I've never cared much about PlayStation trophies, but Astro Bot may be the first game where I unlock them all, simply because I want to experience everything it has to offer. Beyond the underwater level that doesn't quite shine like the others, my only real frustration comes from some of the game's harder levels, which may be too challenging for younger or less experienced players. These stages are often as short as 30 seconds, but they demand near perfection, adding an element of trial and error that the rest of the game avoids. I understand that the game is divided into tiers, allowing most players to finish the base game, while die-hard fans tackle the harder content. However, some of the cameo characters are locked behind these ultra-hard mini-levels, which is disappointing for younger fans who might never unlock all the must-have bots for the hub world. The game also crashed twice on me, erasing more progress than expected. I assumed it auto-saved after each level, but I lost 3 or 4 levels of progress both times. To be fair, this happened after an 11-hour marathon session on my first day, so it may be something Team Asobi will address. Still, the crashes and loss of progress slightly soured what was otherwise a marathon of smiles for most of the day. Simply titled Astro Bot, this game marks the cute robot's first major foray into the spotlight after a 2018 VR exclusive that earned praise but remained confined to VR, and a 2020 tech demo that hinted at more. As the title suggests, even returning players will find hours of new adventures here, all presented in a parade of joyous sights, sounds, and gameplay. This feels like a grand reopening for Astro Bot, setting the stage for what's sure to become a beloved new series aiming for the stars. If you like this video, or it helped you make a decision, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.